Hey everyone, my name is Millar. Now in celebration of Teachers Month this September, we're gonna be talking about the people who taught us what we know today. Teachers are one of the most overworking people on the planet, and you might not even notice it. They teach students during the day and do the paperwork at night even, leaving little to no time for themselves. You could think they have the summer off, but what they really do during this time is to plan their lessons for their upcoming classes. Mind you, teaching is never stagnant, it is ever evolving. That being said, here are some 10 things your teacher probably hates. So in the future, we might avoid doing these and not make their lives a living hell. Number 1. Students who don't care about their classes. We get it. You're tired, you want to sleep, or you'd rather think of something else in class. Well, that person who's talking in front gave out a lot of effort researching on what lesson to teach you, so the least you could do is just listen. Gone are the days that we only have a few distractions in class. Today, we have technology to thank for keeping us preoccupied. Look, whatever that person is spitting out in front is probably useful information. So, you won't really lose anything here just by listening, you know. Number 2. Failing their students. Well, as much as you hate failing a class, a teacher hates failing a student as well. It's their responsibility to help and educate you. And if you just don't have enough drive to learn what they are teaching you, then they would have this feeling of, where did I go wrong? Or, what could I have done to inspire them more? Well, don't you just hate the feelings of regret? So study hard and try not to fail. This is for your own good anyway. Number 3. Remembering their student's name. Imagine remembering hundreds of names per semester. It's not really easy, and you should cut your teacher some slack in case they forget yours. They surely have more than a handful of students like yourself that they are teaching. So having a name like Anna, Bertha, Cecilia, Diana, Emily, Fanny, Gertrude, Hypatia, Inez, Jake, Kate, Louise, Maud, Nora, Ophelia, Prudence, Queens, Rebecca, Sarah, Theresa, Ulysses, Venus, Winifred, Xenophon, Yeti, Zeno, Pepper is pretty hard. And that's only one person. She was real. Look it up. Number 4. Repeating themselves over something they just discussed. Teachers usually end something with, "Any more questions?" Sure, they'd love to answer anything unclear about their discussion, but to answer something that was already discussed. How would you like it if you were telling a story and no one was listening? Only at the end they wanted you to repeat the whole thing. Actually, everyone hates this. Save everyone the trouble and just pay attention more often. Number 5. Parents who don't show any interest. Sometimes teachers give out school notes for the parents. Notes that say something about an upcoming event or activity. Or maybe something your kid should be bringing to school. Anything under the sun, really. It's the parents' responsibility to check up on these kinds of things too. It's not just you send your kids over to school and then pay for their tuition and then expect results in the future. No, it doesn't work that way. Number 6. Grading. Grading is a necessary part of their job. Thing is, it's very time-consuming and pretty much monotonous. All the late-night paperwork so they can tell if you have been paying attention or not. Admittedly, we hate taking tests, and teachers hate grading them. Maybe there are better ways rather than having tests, huh? Number 7. Class suspensions. We all love it when classes get suspended. Teachers, on the other hand, not so much. Why? Because they always have plans for the day. If one day messes up, well, it's like a domino effect. Plus, everyone more than likely hates having that makeup class on a weekend. Who wants to go on a school on a weekend anyway? Number 8. A very large class. Large crowds can be a good thing, but in a teacher's case, it's like hell. An ideal classroom can consist from 15 to 30 students. This way a teacher can focus and pinpoint on someone who's having a hard time. Also, this way everyone can benefit from the time given by learning. A teacher can't possibly attend to a concern of more than 50 people at a time, can you? Number 9. Tardiness. Being late to class can seem cool to some people. All their eyes will be on you as you enter the room. But really, those are just judgmental eyes rather than admiring ones. Tardiness shows how irresponsible you are as a person. As much as possible, let's show others our eagerness to learn. Because coming late to class not only shows your disinterest in it, but your rudeness to your teacher too. Plus, everyone hates waiting, so... And number 10. Seeing their students move on. It's always nice to see people go to the next step in their life. For teachers, it's rather bittersweet, especially if they like that particular class. Having so much time to spend with people and then letting them go. Not even having an idea if they will ever cross paths again, or if they will ever remember them in the future. Well, those are the 10 things that your teacher probably hates. Tongue twister. We should really learn to value them more, not only as a profession, but as people too. Well, they sacrifice a lot of time for us, for our future. And that's it for this video. We hope to see you again on the next one. Now don't forget to send out your love to your teachers, because if it weren't for them, you wouldn't be where you are now. Hey everyone, thanks again for taking the time in watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please give us a like. We would also really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button. If you already are, then spread the love by sharing this video to your friends. Alright, bye now and have a nice day. Hearing someone say, "Ay grabe dad, ang Janet Jackson detached, Toyota na ang skin ng lola mo." You gotta have flair whenever you speak the language.